Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the types of arguments. Before I get into this video, I want to say that if you want to land your dream position, whether it's a job or an internship, check out the top link in the description. I made a free guide that you can get to help you achieve that. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So in Python, there are three different types of arguments that can be given that we can give a function. So positional arguments, which are arguments that can be called by their position in the function definition. Keyword arguments, arguments that can be called by their name. Default arguments, arguments that are given default values. And so positional arguments are arguments that we have been using. Their assignments depend on their positions in the function call. Let's look at a function called calculate taxi price that allows users to see how much a taxi would cost on their destination. Now, we see right here that it's an order. It's miles to travel, the rate, and the discount. In this function, the miles to travel is positioned as the first parameter, rate is positioned as the second parameter, and discount is the third. When we call our function, we have to put it in that specific order that will be mapped to the positions defined in the function declaration. Alternatively, we can use keyword arguments where we explicitly refer to what each argument is assigned to in the function call. Notice that the code example below that the arguments do not follow the same order as defined in the function declaration. Lastly, sometimes we want to give our function parameters default values. So we can provide this by using the assignment operator, which we already know is the equal sign. And this will happen in the function declaration rather than the function call. Here is an example where the discount argument in our calculate taxi price function will always have the default value of 10. Now, when using a default argument, we can either choose to call the function without providing a value for a discount, and thus our function will use the default values assigned, or overwrite the argument by providing our own. So we can either leave it or we can just add our own, right? Let's practice using these different types of arguments. All right, Trip Academy, a trusty travel app, needs to allow passengers to plan a trip. Duh, right? Now write a function called trip planner. Okay, we have def trip planner. Okay, and then it's going to take in the parameters, the first destination, second destination, and third destination. So first destination, second destination, and then finally we have the third destination. All right, and then give the final destination parameter this is final destination. And we want to give it a default value of Code Academy HQ. Okay, since we do not define anything in our function, it's going to give us an error. Makes sense. First, we want to introduce the trip to our users, right? So use the print function to output. Here is what your trip will look like. Okay, so here's what your trip will look like. And again, we have to use a print function to do this. So we simply just put it in like that. And then in our function definition, let's provide an itinerary that will describe the destinations our user will visit in order. Now print a statement that follows this form. First, we'll stop at here. Okay. So let me show you guys a trick to do this. We can simply just put it like this, and then you guys see where it stops right here, and it says first destination. So a cool trick you can do is you can just put quotes right here, and you can simply just put a plus and just have it be like that, and then plus like that. Put the quotes right here, and then the second destination like so. Yeah. So first we'll step in. Okay. Yep, it's good. Then, okay, and then put a plus right here. It's a little tricky, but once you keep doing it, it'll make sense. Let me see. Alright, and then finally put a plus right here. And it should work unless I'm missing a parenthesis. Did you call the function? Okay. And then in our example, here's what it should look like. Okay. Let's call our function. So we'll do London, then India, and lastly. Did you call France, Germany, Denmark? France. France, Germany, and then Denmark. Alright, and yeah, there we go, there we have it. And then yeah, call our, again with the following values for the parameters: Denmark, France, and Germany. Oh, now you flip it. Okay. So we'll do Denmark, we'll do France, and we'll do Germany. Run it, perfect. Now call the function again, but this time include the keyword arguments, and then input it in the exact same order. Okay, so we're gonna call the function again, but this time include the keyword arguments. Okay, so Iceland, Germany, India. But we also have to put in first destination equals, second destination equals, and third destination equals. Okay, like so. Didn't work. Okay, did you set the keyword to be equal to Germany? Oh, I see. Okay, so this one has to be final, and this one has to be second. Let's run it. Perfect. Lastly, go ahead and call the function trip planner and only use the two positional arguments, the first and second. Okay, so first will be Brooklyn, And the second would be Queens, and we can just delete the third one right here. Let's call it beautiful. Almost. What part did we mess up? First destination is Brooklyn, and then Queens. Yeah, Brooklyn, Brooklyn, and Queens. I think I did it like that. No. Let's see. Go to Brooklyn, then Queens, and lastly Code Academy. Did I spell this wrong? Perhaps. I don't think I spelled that wrong. Okay, let's get rid of this. I think it's just wanting us to put the name in there. Beautiful, just like that. And yeah, that's gonna end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and have a fantastic day.